everybody. Welcome to a night of fun here with Stampin' Created by You. I am Lisa Bauer, and I have a really cute fun fold to show you tonight, and it's super easy. You would think it would be difficult just from looking at it, but real easy peasy. I am using the Hearts of Elegance bundle, which is this one here, and I absolutely love this because you can not only use it for Valentine's Day, but it also makes a great stamp set for weddings or anniversaries as well, or even a birthday. You just want to show somebody that you love them. So today we're going to be creating a card with this. I also have a created card club that I'm running. And this is a monthly card club. So every month you're going to get a different set of cards to make. You're going to make 8 cards. You're going to get a bunch of product with you, and it's $45. It comes to you every month, right directly to your home. And everything's pre-cut for you. And I'm sure you would love to see this month's cards, which I put them somewhere here. Where did they go? Oh, it's been one of those days. Let me tell you that much, to say the least. I had them here. Let me look. Let me dig around on this messy desk of mine. Do you guys have a messy desk? Mine, when I'm creating, yesterday I made like 8 cards. And I was like all over the place. Excuse me for getting up close and personal here, but I'm looking through my stack of cards that I made yesterday. Which, maybe if you're lucky, I will give you a sneak peek of those. All right, where did I put them? Come out, wherever you are. Well, maybe I'll show them to you when we're all done, and maybe I can locate them. I sat them someplace here so they wouldn't get messed up, because I was dealing with ink, of course, and I have to find out where I put them. Hopefully you can hear me tonight. Let me see here if I am broadcasting. I want to make sure. Last time I had a little bit of a microphone issue. Sorry I couldn't make it last Monday. My husband was so kind to share the gift of norovirus with me. And I was sick, literally, for 1 week. It was awful, just awful. Make sure you are washing your hands, folks, because hand sanitizer will not kill this virus. You have to wash your hands for at least 5 minutes. Not like I want to sound like a public service announcement, but if I can do anything to stop you from getting this, believe me, it's awful. Okay, well, let me go ahead. I'm going to turn you down. I'm still looking for those cards that I put somewhere on this desk of mine. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn you down. And let's see here. How's that? Hopefully that's not too dark. Let me just check. I got a whole bunch of lights on here. I just don't get it. Why these are not brightening up. They're really super bright lights. Let's see if this makes a difference. I don't want to get too much of a buzz from that light there. So let's see if we can move stuff around here a little bit. I guess it's not too bad. On screen it looks better than it does on my actual computer. I'm going to make it a little bigger here, and I'm going to show you how to make, look at this really cute card. And this is using the paper as well as the bundle. And let me grab the paper so I can show you that. Probably another thing I wouldn't be able to find here. 1 second. All right, I have the paper. I'm really upset about my cards. I don't know where I put them. You know, you put a lot of hard work into these doggone things, and I probably dropped them somewhere. Oh, and I did. They're on the floor. I'll be able to show them to you. At least I found them. Okay, this paper is called Marbled Elegance, and this is an online exclusive. And let me just show you this paper because I love it. You get this really pretty, like floral pattern. And on the back side, oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? I think it's gorgeous. And then you get this pretty red marbled pattern with some pinks. There's like some melon mambo mixed in there. And there's like a leafy pattern on the back. You get 2 of each of these. Then this real pretty speckled pattern. Hey Chris, hey Nancy, welcome. this real pretty speckled pattern. And this is the paper on the back side. And I was thinking you could really do this with any paper. This particular card. You could even make it with a different stamp set. I really wanted to focus on the Hearts of Elegance because I like the set. And, you know, as a club member, you will be getting the supplies to make 8 cards. And there's a bunch of product that goes with this. There's at least $25 in product in there. And you never know, you might get a little pillow gift. And I love this one. I think this is so pretty. Look at those little hearts. Aren't they adorable? And this is the flip side of that one. So that's the Hearts of Elegance paper. And actually it's not called that. I'm making up my own Marbled Elegance. Making up my own names for stuff there. All right, so let me get the cards that you would get if you are a member of my club. Now these are sneak peeks, so they're going to be real quick. All right, you ready? All right, did you see that one? No, just kidding. This is one of them. This is another. This is another. This is another. And you get the PDF tutorial for these cards. As well as you will also get the PDF tutorial on how to make this card. And I may even pop on tomorrow and make another card. I really want to highlight some of these products that I'm using on here because like these gemstones here, they're in the Celebration catalog. And if you haven't seen these, let me put them back on the white sheet so they show up better. They are beautiful. Look at that. And they go with everything. They like pick up the color. They're one of my favorite things. And this seam binding ribbon, I just love that in the fresh freesia. And I made a bunch of cards. Maybe I'll give you a little sneak peek of those too. Why not, right? There's a paper in there. Let me grab my celebration brochure. Now, granted, you have to spend $60 with an online order, and I'll give you the host code afterwards, to earn something out of this catalog. Let's see here. I love this heart set. Now, this set, you do have to spend $120, but it's an awesome set. This paper, Blooming Impressions, is absolutely gorgeous. This picture does not even do this paper justice. It's just beautiful. And those rhinestones that I showed you do go with that. Here's the Fresh Freesia seam binding ribbon. And of course, the mushroom paper, which I have a couple cards with that. But the one that I got that I thought, who in the heck wants this fruit paper, right? I started playing with this paper and I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So let me show you a couple of those cards that I made. This is one of them. I'll try to pick out a few just so you can get an idea. That's another one. This one I think is one of my favorites. So I'm going to have a class on these, and this uses the new Arch set that's in the new Spring Mini. If you don't have a Spring Mini and you need a Spring Mini, you need to let me know so I can send you a Spring Mini, okay? All right, without further ado, if you're on here, let me know that you're here so I can see who joins. You never know, there might be a little giveaway or something. Let's go ahead and we're going to get started with this card. And then we might even do a second one and we'll alternate papers. We'll pick something maybe like the new floral paper that's in the Celebration or the mushroom paper. And the mushroom paper is really cool too if you haven't seen it. Okay, so to make this card, you are going to need a piece of Melon Mambo. So if you're making this along with me, grab yourself some Melon Mambo. I'm just grabbing my packet here and grabbing my cutter. Don't need that ink and don't need that ribbon and don't need that. We will need this. Okay, so we got our cutter out here. And now let me grab the Melon Mambo. And to make this, you're just gonna cut, hi Diane, welcome. A first timer, oh my gosh. Well, I am so glad that you can join tonight. Typically I do have this going to YouTube as well, and I had a little issue, so I'll be adding it there later. I do have a Facebook page as well as a group, and you can join both. I do stream to both typically. So glad to have you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this paper. I'll put it up here so you can see it better. We're going to cut it at 5.5. Now, most of your cards, when you're making them, are either going to be cut in half this way at 5.5 or at 4 1/4 this way on a full sheet of paper. Okay? Those are your two typical folds. If you cut it at 5.5, you are generally going to score it at 4 1/4. So let me go ahead and I'll do that. And you want to make sure your cutting blade is out of the way. Okay. Let me just fold this over. All right, now I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet. I went ahead and I took just a piece of cardboard, and this was off of a rhinestone package. And the reason I did this is because I want to be able to put a score line across here, but I didn't want my pencil marks to be there. So if you do this and you make a 3.5 by 2 3/4, first you're going to cut a rectangle, and then you're going to go from corner to corner and cut across, and that's going to give you a 3.5 by 2 3/4 rectangle. Okay? Then you're going to, and this is on the fold line, all right, and I want it on the left-hand side because, as you can see here, we want it to open or fold in on that side, all right? So we're going to lay this very carefully. I lined it up on my paper. Now you could also use our scoring tool to do this if you don't have this paper trimmer. I love using my trimmer. I'm just going to hold this in place, and then I can pull that piece out, and I'm going to run this a couple times back and forth because it has to go down 2 layers, okay? Hold on one second here. I got to adjust the settings of my monitor or something here. I think that's what's wrong. I think my monitor's off because on Facebook, you guys think it looks bright enough on there? All right, so now I got this fold here. And when you open it up, you're going to see that you actually have a triangle here. Can you guys see that? Now what you're going to do is just fold in. And we're going to use our bone folder here in a minute. And then on the other side, you're going to fold in. So it looks a little wonky right now, but it won't in a minute, okay? And I'm going to just take my bone folder, set this aside for 1 second. I'm going to take my bone folder and run up and down that crease to make sure I got it good on both sides. All right, now we can set this piece aside for just a moment. Now we need to pick out a designer series paper piece that we like. So let me go and grab that paper pack that I just had a minute ago. There it is. Ugh. And we have to pick out a fun pattern here that we want to use. That one has more red in it, so I don't really want to use that one. That one's kind of fun, though. And the back side is kind of plain. I was kind of looking for something with the pattern, so let me keep digging here. Maybe we'll use the same piece that I have. Yeah, I think we'll use the flowers. All right. And I am going to need 2 pieces of this at 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to put it on the 4-inch mark because I can get 2 out of these. This paper is non-directional, so I don't have to worry about that. Get my mouse pad out of turn this to 5 1/4. And then we got another one here at 5 1/4. And this is going to be for the front of our card and the top inside. And then we're going to need a piece of basic white. So let me grab one of those. Whoops, sorry. Hitting buttons all over the place here. And we're going to need 5 1/4 by 4 on this. I bent that a little bit, pulling it out. If you are not signed up for my email list, that's another thing that you're going to probably want to do. So I do send free tutorials. I have a lot of events going. If you're local, I do a bingo. And this month it is, I had to rearrange my schedule a bit because of course I was sick. So Wednesday night of this week, if you live in Michigan, in Freeland in particular, or close to the surrounding area, we play bingo. And the bingo entails you come, you spend $40. You get a kit from Stampin' Up! That you can either put together here or you can take it home. And we play 6 games of bingo. And if you want an extra card for each one of those games, it's $1 a card, except for the coverall, which is $5. So for $10, you can get an extra card for each game. And this month, because of celebration, if you win, you get to pick a celebration item. One of those items that's a $60 purchase or more. So it'll be kind of fun to see everybody's reaction when they get to pick out a goodie, an extra goodie. All right, now if I want the flower piece here as my top, I also need to make sure that I am cutting the top piece so it's going to fit in there and give me a nice edge and have the right shape. So I'm going to take this same triangle, the 3 1/2 pieces at the top, and I'm just going to gently lay it on the paper and line up my 2 points on my cut line. I'm trying to be careful with this so we don't end up with something cattywampus. Woo! All right, I think I still have it. And we cut, and that'll be my top. Then on the inside, I didn't even show you guys the inside yet. I don't want to show you yet. So I need to do this again for the white piece, doing the same thing, where it's up here at the top. And we just need to cut this triangle. This is for the inside for your sentiment. Yeah, the inside is really cool because it actually has something special happening. But I don't want to give it away yet, so you're going to have to wait just a minute. Okay, that's for my inside. And this white piece, and I made a little note here, you're going to turn this and you're going to cut off of 1/2 of an inch on this short side. So I'm going to do that right now. Get it lined up right. We're going to set that over here. And then this piece, since it's in the inside, I'm trying to peek without showing you. I want to make sure I got it lined up right. Peekaboo, peekaboo. There we go. You need to flip over your piece, and it's going to go in the bottom corner like this. Now, if you wanted to, you can measure all this, but I am telling you what, you will probably cut one of the triangle wrong. And it's so much easier just to have this little template, and this is my inside piece. And this piece, again, I need to cut off 1/2 inch on that side. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And actually, it's this piece. So I'm going to cut 1/2 inch off here, like so. All right, so this is my inside pieces. Oh, did you guys see that? Did you peek? Hi, Mary Ellen from California. Hopefully you are safe, my dear. God, that is terrible what's happening out there. I feel so bad for all the people. Just absolutely awful. And then I read on the news today, or saw on the news, that people are looting on top of it. It's like as if people did not go through enough dealing with the fire and losing their belongings, and in some case family or pets. And we have people taking from other people. It just is beyond me. Okay, now I need to get out the stamp set. And we have a little bit of work to do because we need to cut out this beautiful heart. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'm going to show you a little secret to that. We're going to need to cut out this pretty heart. And we're going to need to cut out several of this heart. Now, I did go ahead and I did cut a few of them because I didn't want to be sitting here cutting all these all the time that we're on here. So let me go ahead and I'm going to show you what I did. So I cut out 2 of these hearts. And I tried to get one that had more of the darker melon mambo and then some that was more white with the gold. So we have those 2 pieces done. We now need to cut out one of these pieces in basic white. So let's go ahead and do that. Take out my scrap paper in here. So did anybody get snow besides us folks here in Michigan? Put that there. I'll grab a piece of white. We're just going to lay this in here. And you're going to see how easy this comes out. But first I want to show you. See how shiny that looks? Remember that. I'm going to show you in a minute what I did to this. All right. Wrap this through here. Sorry if I'm jiggling a little bit. I just do not know why I'm not getting any light. Maybe if I move this over here, maybe that'll help. Hopefully. Can you guys still hear me okay? Everybody, can you hear me? Can somebody comment and let me know that you can hear me? Bueller. I just want to make sure I move my light, and I want to make sure that you guys can hear. Let me try to put it around the other way. 1 second. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if that makes it any better. Maybe a little bit. As long as I don't wiggle my table, I won't end up with a light on my head. All right. So I run through. I have my little one here. And then I need to run through a gold. Oops. Come on. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. This one I might have knocked the piece out of before I put it in. Well, we'll get to that one in a minute. This one, you see how easy this comes out here. I'm going to have to use my take your pick tool. I do need to cut one of these out, though, in gold. I lied. I need one of these in gold. 1 second. Get my gold piece here. Oh, I have already cut. Maybe I do. Give me 1 second, folks. Just looking for my slice of gold. Are we all right? Oh, goodness. Sometimes I can be so funny. At least I think I am, right? Here's my gold piece. All right. Here, this is for the inside. And then I did that wrong. Where'd I put the stamp set? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a different die. I did them backwards. I need this one. Yeah, this one goes in white out of the stamp set. So let me bring that back. And then the small one here I need out of this paper. We're gonna have an extra heart. Poke this real quick. You all crafting? Doing anything fun? Anybody making any pretties? Anybody getting ready for Valentine's Day? If you are in Michigan, or if you would like one to go, I also have a Galentine's Day. And I can send you the email on it. It's $55, and you get a bunch of product and a bunch of projects to make. And actually, I was going to do that wrong again. Good gravy. Get this one. Okay. And then this little one here, we are going to do in our paper. And I'm going to show you all these different hearts here. Thanks, Nancy, for letting me know that you can hear me. Hello, Miss Cheryl Spitzley. How are you? Of course, this one's going to prove me wrong, but that's okay. I'm going to get that out of the way, get my workout in. All right, now, a couple things I think I can show you on this one because I got to get a new piece in here. So in your stamp sets, your clear stamp sets, you get these sheets. They're like a window sheet. And when this comes, there's a really thin piece of plastic on it. I put the big thick piece on my stamps, and I take that little thin piece, because I stick them to the back here, and I take that little thin piece, and then I die cut with them on these intricate dies, and it'll pop right out. Like with this one, it popped right out. I had no trouble with it at all. But you can see the shine on there. I have one of those on there, and it just pops right out. Now, if that does not work, you can always take a thin piece of bubble wrap and put in there too, and it works pretty good. Okay, so this heart here, we need one for the front. This heart here, we need 2 of designer paper from the coordinating paper pack that you're using. We also need 1 gold heart for the inside. We need 1 white heart in this here. And this little bitty one here. Now, what did I do with my doggone? There it is. When I took it out. And 1 in the designer paper here. Okay, this is going to go in the inside of your card. These 3 are for the outside. All right, I'm going to put these back. This was a little extra. Look at all the hearts you get with this set, though. Look at this. And you get big hearts, you get flowers, and the leaf cutouts. It's an amazing set. I buy these magnetic sheets from Stamp and Storage so I can keep them all together. All right. Now that we've done that, we have our card base. Now we're ready to do some gluing. Okay? So on my front piece, I'm just making sure that I have everything I need here laid out the right way. Because what we don't want to happen, I think I would have done that. That goes in the inside. This goes in the inside. Okay. This goes on the outside because we want flowers on the outside. So let's start by gluing this. Now I have this glue gun and it's only because I have bad thumbs. So I do have Tombow liquid glue in here. So I'm just going to put some liquid glue on here. You can use Seal if you'd like, or Seal Plus. I love Tombow liquid, and that's my primary glue of choice. Everybody who knows me knows that I love to make a mess with glue. Okay, we got that one done. Now we're going to flip it open, and we're going to put our inside piece up here. Yeah, when I woke up this morning and the temperature was so cold and the weather was crappy, it's like, oh man, I wish I could just crawl back into bed, you know? Then this little piece should fit perfectly here now with a border, just like this piece. And it does because we cut that 1/2 inch off. Put that down. Okay. Line those up a little better. That's not too bad. All right, then this little white piece goes in this corner like this. So we're going to put that in there. Okay, and this piece we're going to stamp. So let me go ahead. I'm going to put my Take Your Pick tool back. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. And we are going to, first of all, we're going to stamp Happy Valentine's on there. And I want to use Melon Mambo for that. Now you could pick a different color. If you like reds, you could go with the red paper. If you have a different designer series paper, you could go with a different designer series paper. It's your choice. You could make this in purple if you wanted. But we're making this one tonight with this particular paper. Because this is what's featured in my Created by You club. Okay, and I'm just going to put this down kind of in the middle. Hoping that I don't get ink all over myself. And somewhere around here I have my chamois, which is probably like finding another golden ticket. Look at that, I did find it. Mine's looking pretty rough, but it still works great. These, if you don't have a chamois, all you do is get this wet, and then you can just wipe off your stamps real good, and then it just rinses right out. It does stain a little bit, but yeah, that's all right with me. All right, then we're going to grab the flower stamp that's also in this. We're going to put a little flower down here in the corner, like so. And we're going to clean him off so I don't end up with him all over my hands or my card. And then we're going to do a leaf, and the leaf I'm using Granny Apple Green for. Let me just seal this up for a minute. And we'll make it come out of there. That. And then turn a little bit, and we'll make it come up there like that. And we'll clean it. This looks terrible on camera, all my garbage flowing over. Let me zoom in a little bit. There, that's probably a little better. Move this over. There we go. I can't see half as much as my garbage now. You guys are probably all in the same boat, right? Everybody have a messy desk? As long as I have a spot to work, I'm in good shape. All right, so this piece is ready to be glued down in the inside here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oops. Lisa. Oh, come on. There we go. That's better. All right. All right, then we can close in a minute. And now we want to, first of all, we're going to stamp Be Mine on the heart here. And we're going to use for that the Melon Mambo again. Go. All right, and I can close that up. Let me just rinse this off real quick so we don't have any ink disasters. Okay, then we need to put our hearts on the front. Okay, so again, we fold our flap in. Now this is really important, and what I did to make sure that I didn't exceed the boundary of my envelope, I actually put my envelope down here to make sure, and then I can lay it in the corner, and I can get an idea of where I can go with my hearts, okay? So my first heart, you just put glue on the bottom of the heart, not the top part. And this one I'm going to put right about here, so I know I can still make the cut of my envelope. The next one, I'm going to put right about there, and they're going to overlap, so don't worry about that. And then I'm going to come in here with this cute heart in the middle. And you can kind of turn it a little bit if you need to. And I'm going to put glue just on the bottom of that too. And it goes right here. Maybe a little bit higher than the other ones. Right there. And I might need a little bit more glue. Let me add a little bit here. A little bit here. Okay, well, come on, stick down. All right, now I'm going to take my gold ribbon. Now there is a new gold twine that is out, and it was out of stock, so I have this in my ribbon container. I think it's still current too, but that's what I would use. It ties much nicer. I ordered 1 pack of it, and I used every single bit of it. I'm just going to give that a snip. And I'm going to put that right here with a glue dot. A mini glue dot. There's one. This will go down right here like this. All right. And then we need to sprinkle our little rhinestones on. And these, again, are from the Celebration catalog. Now, I did try the Melon Mambo looking ones here, and they were just a little bit, in my opinion, they were a little bit too dark. Now, it might look good, like, up here. And then I'm going to put a few of these, and there's different sizes. And then I'm going to put one more on because we have to have an odd number, right? And I think we're going to put it, let's put it right here. And this is our card for the top part. Now we have to do the inside. And the surprise is this. When you open the card, look at, there's a little heart that pops up. Isn't that cute? He just pops right out at you, just showing all your love. So now we're going to put the inside heart in there. And you're just going to layer these. So let's go ahead and do that. go. And this little one. That. And then again, on this one, we want the glue along this side. So I'm going to put the glue like right here. And we're going to come over here and open our card. And we can put this just like this. And see, guys, this is what happens to me with ink. I get it all over. But, you know, there's a cure for that. So let's just take, we're going to put a rhinestone in there too, and we'll cover that right up. Isn't that just pretty? So let me know what you think. Do you like the card? It's very easy to make. It looks hard, and it will fit in an envelope. There it is. Now let's try making it again. I'm going to use a different paper here altogether. This time we are going to use fresh freesia. Oops, and I bumped my light. It changed colors. 1 second here. There we go. Now we're cooking on high. This time we'll use the fresh freesia. Let me grab my cutter. I'll do this one real quick. Cut it at 5.5. You're going to score it at 4.25. Make sure you don't use the cutting blade. Then we're going to fold it in half. Then we're going to take our little measuring tool here that I made. That's 3.5 by 2 3/4 triangle. And you are, let me get my mat out of the way here. And come on. We're just going to lay this on the paper. And then I'm going to line these tips up here with my, there we go. And I can move that out there. Score back and forth a few times. All right, when I open it up, I get this edge and this edge. There we go. And we're just going to burnish this with our bone folder, which I have one here somewhere. We'll grab the other one. I don't know how stuff disappears when you're working on a table. Does anybody else have that? I mean, I do understand sometimes my magnetic phone charger will pick up dies. That I get. But it's like, geez, oh, Pete. What's going on, right? All right, there's our stamp set. We're going to need that in a minute. We're going to need this in a minute. The cotton plate. But we'll probably need an extra piece of that. Give me 1 second here. I'm just shuffling things around a bit. I'm going to need a piece of white. And this time, like I said, I want to make it with the mushroom paper. And I want to show you how versatile this is. Now the mushroom paper, this is one of the free celebration items with the $60 purchase. So we have all these fabulous colors. Look at this. There's that one, and you get a lot of sheets. So those are all the same. You get this funky one. And then on the back side is a beautiful wood grain. Then you get this really cool polka dotted one and striped. We might want to use that. We get this really cute snail one, which I think this would be really cute to do the whole, maybe I'll do that tomorrow night. I'll show you how to use the same card to make a mushroom pop-up, because this stamp set actually says poppin' up to, and then there's a little saying, but that would be really cute. The back side of this I do love. So we might have to use that one. This one's really cute too. And you get this really cute mushroom pattern here. And that has a lot of purple in it too. That would be really cute for the mushroom one. Oh heck, why wait? Let's just do the mushroom one tonight. I'll grab the mushroom punch and the stamp set. And that way you get to see a different version of it. We can try something else tomorrow. Alright, so for this one, I think I want the mushroom paper. Then you do 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, and this will be our front piece. All right, and then the inside, I want to do another 5 1/4 by 4. Which way? I think I want to do the stripes, so we'll do it this way: 5 1/4 by 4. And all these pieces of paper laying around now. Put them back over in the pile. And then we know we have to cut this piece. We need to cut like this, because this is our top for our inside. Remember, we flip our triangle over to do this one. Or you can flip your paper, whichever works best for you. Then you're just going to lay this on here, and we're going to cut it. Get it lined up. That looks pretty good. Pull that out, hold that down, slice. And then on this edge, we're going to cut off of 1/2 inch. On the short side, we can pitch that. That's our inside. This one, we need to cut like this. Now this is on the fly stamp in here. I have no idea what this card is going to look like. So if it's really ugly, you guys just pretend like you like it, okay? All right. Take that out, hold that down, slice it up. This piece we don't need. All right, that's my top. And then I need a 5 1/4 by 4. My stuff is starting to wear on me here a little bit. Sorry, guys. Get some of this off of my desk. Get my ribbon shears back where they belong. Bone folder back where it belongs. Much better. All right. And the inside, we need the top piece again, like this. We're just going to lay that on here. Down, slice that up. There we go. And this will be our inside. Oh, we need this piece. Then we have to cut 1/2 inch off of this side. And this can be pitched. All right, so we have all of our pieces there. Let me grab my mushroom set. Give me 1 second. I didn't think we were doing this tonight, but it's kind of fun just to play. I like it when I have people playing in my sandbox with me. Arlena, I love the on-the-fly stamping. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Arlena. Welcome. Oh, you know, my nails look terrible, Arlena. The color, I did them Monday in the hopes they would last and the nail polish wore off, and I did not have any time to do them. Okay, so this is Terrific Toadstools. This is in the mini catalog. It comes in a bundle. You get the punch and the toadstools, and then the paper is celebration paper. Okay? So let's go ahead, before we stamp and punch out anything, and we make a mess here, let's go ahead and put our top piece on and our inside. Okay, so we can kind of see how this is going to work. I'm so glad all of you can join me tonight. The only thing that Facebook has not come out with, except for FaceTime, is the ability to see who's on the other end. I think that would be so cool if when we're doing lives like this, I know Zoom you can do it, but just for this purposes, it would just be fun to be able to interact. And that piece we're going to put at the top. Oh, look how cute that is. I did make a really cute card with this. My team we have a team meeting on Thursday, because I had to move it from last Thursday to this Thursday. And we're making a toadstool card. All right, there's that. And this little piece will come down here like this. See, once you made one of these, it goes really super quick. Okay, and I just want to line that up. There we go. Everything to be dimensional. All right, and this piece we can put down here. Do you guys like fun folds? Or do you just like layered cards, basic cards? Nothing wrong with those. They go together nice and quick, and everybody loves to get a card in the mail. Arlene is really good about mailing cards. Okay, this piece we're going to stamp. So let's see what we have in here. Now my colors, I need to pull Fresh Freesia. Let me grab Fresh Freesia. And what other color do I want? Fresh Freesia, and we'll use Melon Mambo, of course, and Granny Apple Green, so some of the same colors. Okay, so on this piece, let's say popping up to say hi in the inside. I think that's suitable. Let me grab this. And we're going to use Fresh Freesia for this. I had the stamp upside down. That would have been interesting. Ain't popping up for nothing. All right, we're going to put that here, popping up to say hi. Okay. Now, I'm feeling a little Oh, let me clean this first, folks. Give me 1 minute. All my cards are falling. It's weird how you can get your hands on something and like that fruit paper I was telling you, I'm thinking, oh God, who's going to want this fruit paper, right? I mean, it's not our first fruit paper we've ever had. But man, I tell you what, after using it, love it, love it. All right, we need a little green spot here. So let me put that on an angle. Hopefully this all fits. And we're just going to stamp this down in the corner, like so. Voila. All right. And then, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have been binge watching any movies or not. But I tell you what. We have been watching Landman on Paramount. I don't know if you guys have seen it. My son got us hooked on that one. And then my daughter got us hooked on another one. It's just fabulous. Really good show. It's about the oil drilling in Texas. And man, I didn't realize there was so much to that. Let's just say that. Now I'm going to grab me some gray granite. Hopefully my mushroom will not exceed where I need it to be. I'm just going to go there with him. A little overlap, but that's okay. Wipe that off. And then we need a little mushroom. And I think I want to do this mushroom in Melon Mambo. Hopefully he fits. If not, he might go off the page just a little bit. It's not a perfect fit. I should have did this first, but that's all right. Yeah, not a fan of that. We might have to do that over. Hold on. Breaks. Let's go back. Cut me another piece of paper. I can't have that. We can't have a mushroom that looks like it's been out drinking all night. That is not good. We have to practice safe shrooming. All right, 5 1/4 by 4. Oh, where's my little triangle piece? All right, let's try this again. No whammies, no whammies. All right, and actually I'm gonna do the mushroom bottom first this time. I didn't wash that though. I'm gonna get pink ink all over my hands. You guys didn't realize you were gonna be on the Gilligan's Island version of stamping tonight, did you? The 8-hour or 2-hour, is it? All right. This up like this. Maybe I'll angle him this way a little bit. That way I'll have enough room for him. I'm going to clean him. Told you it's on the fly. And then we'll get back to our Melon Mambo. And we'll put him good. Oh, so much better. So much better. All right, and then we got to get our grass back. This is in Granny Apple Green. You'll hang with me for 3 hours? I know, I miss my Arlena. Alright, and we're just going to put this. Get it on the fat part here of the mushroom. There we go. Alright. And I think we need a little. Will they fit? I don't know if they'll fit. Let's see if they fit first. Yeah, I think they will. We'll do these in purple. Let me shut this down. There we go. Staker one. Alright, there it is. And we need that smoky slate back. Kind of a weird angle, but okay, we'll run with it. Looks pretty good on there, so we're in business, right? And you could use brown for that too, it'd probably look good. All right, and then, let's see, we need the words. And for that, put that right here. Okay. All right. Now, I need to do a couple different things. I am going to punch out a gray paper. I'm going to stamp on here. That's going to go on my inside. I'm going to take this stamp, and I'm in gray granite again. I'm just going to cut one of these out. This does have to be fussy cut. There's no spot on our punch for that. And then, let's see, scissors. Those are my yucky scissors. I have one pair that's bent. And I'm not going to leave an edge on this. Normally I do, but I don't want an edge for my mushroom. So I'm cutting right up to the colored line. You can do either way. Sometimes I like to leave like 1/8 of an inch. Easy peasy, right? Okay. And then I really think I want something melon mambo. Let's look at our papers again. Because we have this for the inside, so it'll go like that. Oh, that looks amazing. That'll shut down like that. So we need to have like a circle here, I'm thinking, which I just happen to have one cut because I think that would look good. A stylish shaped circle there. And we can put a mushroom on there. And then for the mushroom top for the inside, let me glue this part down so we don't lose it. We'll get something on it, which is probably more likely. So I told you guys, I had the norovirus. Well, on top of it all, my son turned 21 while we were going through all of this. Ugh. All right, and I need a small piece. Ooh, I like it. All right, we're gonna do our mushroom. No, I need to do a solid color for that. Let me find. No, I hit a couple scraps of mambo. There's one. Set this aside. We're going to take this big mushroom topper and do that. And the Melon Mambo ink. We're going to do Melon Mambo on Melon Mambo. We'll see how this looks. Ooh, kind of like it. Just out of curiosity, let's see how it looks with Melon Mambo on the Fresh Freesia. Ooh, I like it better. better. All right. Then we're going to close this ink before, again, I get it on myself, or everything I've been working on. And we are going to put this little mushroom cap right in the punch. Punch him out. Set that aside for a moment. We're going to adhere this to our mushroom like that. That's going to be cute. Grab a glue dot. Well, actually, we'll use liquid glue because we really want this to stay well. And that is going to go right up in here like this. And you guessed it, this is going to pop up like that. So we just need glue on the bottom. Oh my gosh, look at how cute that is. I think we might need to put a little grass around them though. We'll have to see. All right, so that is our inside. Now we need to decorate this outside. I'm really leaning towards this here for a couple reasons. All right, let's try this. Let's take our green, and again, wash this real quick again before I get garbly gook in there. Hi, Lynn. You can go back and rewatch me, Lynn. Got a little bit of ink on my block. All right, we're gonna start out with some grass. And I'm just gonna put this right down at the very, and I should get something to put it on. Let's take this scrap piece here. I do not need ink all over my table. Kind of make it like that. Voila. Clean this. And let's see. I think we're going to use this one this time. And again, I'm going to use the Melon Mambo on the purple. Gotta find a spot where I don't have ink on there. I think that looks so cute. And we're going to punch that out with our punch. And of course, I did it the wrong side, so we're going to have to snip it first. Should have went the other direction with it. That's okay, though. And he just slides right in like this, and then we punch down. And we need a cute little gray piece for the stem, which is up here at the top of the punch. That's our gray stem. We're just going to glue that in the center like that. Ooh, maybe I wanted to go this way. Yeah, I like that better. And then we're going to put him right on here like this. Oh, let's use, I'm just gonna liquid glue them. I don't want them sticking up too much. Okay, and then I think I want a little ladybug. I've never stamped her before, so I want to see what she looks like. I'm going to use this scrap of white here. Because I'm thinking I want to do her in lavender. My ladybug is a she. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. And then we're going to put her spots on her with Melon Mambo. Oops, and I'm out of alignment. Well, let's try this again. Sorry, guys. Whoop. One more time. I didn't stick my head far enough in the picture. Alright. Ladybug. And spots. And I think they need to go up here like that. And I'm still off. What am I doing wrong? Let's do it in reverse. I'm going to bring it back closer to my head a minute so I can see this. I think I have her too far away and I can't get it lined up right. I'm sure it's not that difficult. I'm going to pull it back, so don't be alarmed if you can't see. I'm wondering if she's supposed to have a little wing on there. If maybe that is... Nope, that's what she's supposed to look like. I think. Yep. All right, I have it. I'm just going to cut it out real quick. I'm going to stick that on our... Now, I don't profess to be the best fussy cutter in the world. You don't really have to be, so those of you who do not like to fussy cut, it is okay. The key with fussy cutting is to turn the object. But when the object is so small you need to hold it with tweezers, it makes it a wee bit difficult to do. So we're just going to do our best here. Okay. You guys are quiet tonight. Hopefully you're not hearing my husband in there rooting for the ball game. Alright, and we're going to take this little ladybug. I think we need to put her in the grass like that. And let me grab a mini dimensional. Get a couple of them and stick on her. We want to make her pop up a little bit. There we go. And I think we need a little bit of grass. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be grass or not, but we're going to make grass. Oh, sorry, folks. Shut these up a second. I think we need just a wee bit of grass. I'm just going to kind of get the top parts here. Lift my ladybug up a minute. Okay, now we can put her back down. There we go. Okay, so now we have this, and I want to put this on my card like that. But you know, I think I need another circle and maybe either Melon Mambo or the Fresh Freesia. Let me grab my stylish shapes real quick. So my daughter, she takes pictures, and let's see what size that is. I think that's that size. Yep. She takes photos, and she's getting ready to do Valentine's Day shoots, which I think would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna run this through a Melon Mambo. I want to see what it'll look like, provided I can find my other plate. There we go. You're not seeing this, I'm off to the side here. Okay. Oh, that's gonna look very cute. Oh yeah, I love it already. All right, I'm gonna glue that on. So does anybody else's desk ever look like this when you're done? And then we're gonna put this on here, but again, we wanna use that envelope that I had. So we wanna make sure we're not going outside of our envelope guidelines, and we will be just fine. We can actually move it to there. I put some glue on the bottom. Okay, and then let me grab my Fresh Freesia ribbon. We need a Fresh Freesia bow. Look at that ribbon. Isn't it just beautiful? Oh God, I love it. Need a little bit smaller though. Go. Get my ribbon scissors. I'm going to try to pull this so it kind of goes behind. There we go. Perfect. Put a glue dot on the back of that. So have you guys decided what celebration items you want yet? There's some good ones. Okay. Trim a little. Oh, that didn't work out as planned. There we go. Because tonight we use these beautiful sequins. We use the Fresh Freesia ribbon. We use the mushroom paper. Lots of goodies. All right, let's sprinkle some of these little buggers around here on the card. I love these Melon Mambo ones with this one. Now we could put a little sentiment down there if we wanted to too. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really see anything on there that I like. But we could put a little sentiment down here if you wanted to. So this is card number 2. Here it is. And then you open it up and the mushroom pops up. How cute is that? Adorable, right? I think we need some green here though. Not gonna lie, I could really mess this up. So you guys, I'm gonna do something a little tricky. I'm gonna take a piece of white, and instead of trying to stamp the green on there, we're going to stamp it on here, and then I'm going to cut it out and put it underneath the mushroom. Because I do not want to. That's a yucky piece. Let's see. That's not a piece at all. I guess we'll use this one. There we go. Let me rinse this off quick. This way I don't have to worry about messing up. It just needed some grass up here, I think. See, look at how much of a difference that makes. Now, granted, the mushroom's behind it, but at least there's grass there. Like it much better. I should have popped it up, but we already have liquid glue on there, so that's just the way it rolls. There we go. And look at that. Isn't that better, guys? You like it with the green on there? How stinking cute is this card? I like this card better than I do the heart one. So we made this one tonight. I got all my junk over here. And I will put a hostess code out. If you spend $60, of course, you get your celebration item. And you never know, you may get one of these cute cards from me in the mail. So there's our two cards. And make sure that if you're going to join the Created Card Club, make sure you do that. The deadline is coming up. It is $45. You make 8 cards. You get around $25 to $30 worth of product shipped directly to your door. You get a PDF tutorial that'll detail out how to make everything, as well as all your cardstock and stuff is cut for you, so you don't have to do that. The only thing you probably have to cut is your designer series paper. Okay? And usually what comes in there is you'll get some designer series paper, you'll get an embellishment, and perhaps a ribbon that would match or coordinate everything. Okay? So these are our two cards tonight. I love the mushroom one. I'm so excited about that. And I will be here remotely. I'm going on a trip, so I'm going to pre-record next Mondays for you so that you can see what we're making. I might try to pop on again this week. Not sure how things are going to go because, of course, I have to pack yet. Yes, you do get envelopes, Jamie. I give out envelopes with my cards. Because what I like to do when you're getting designer series paper, like with this card here, I would take paper and put the paper on the back side of the envelope so that you have something matching, you know, which is kind of nice when you're sending out a card. So, yes, I do send envelopes. That's included in the price. Okay? If you need the link, let me know, and I can get that to you. But this month is the heart set called Hearts of Elegance. Next month, I believe I am going to do... God, I can't remember what I'm going to do. It's either the book one, which I made some really cute book cards. I can't wait to share those with you. Or it may be the new, and I don't know any of the names, guys. I'm terrible with that. I just look in the catalog and find what I like, and, you know, that's the way it goes. But there's a new set. It's fairy tale characters, little bunnies and stuff. And I really like that one too, and I'd like to get that out. And then there's a really cute birthday. You know, we had that festive paper last night that had all the die cuts. Well, both the fairy tale one, which I don't remember the name of, and this birthday paper, they have die cuts in them. And I will be using the birthday paper for my in-person Galentine's Day. That is, I think it's February 8th. I'll post on here so you guys can see it. Like I said, I was a little bit discombobbled today, trying to get everything ready to go. Got home from work late, hurried up and threw something down my pie hole to fill my belly, and came out here and stuff was not working. So I do apologize for that, but we'll make sure everything's right and I can get you what you need to sign up. Okay, well, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you again. Have a good night. Had to find my mouse. Okay, now have a good night.